If you primarily use Applehome and are in the market for a smart lock, well, meet the Thorbolt X1 fingerprint deadbolt, a smart lock packed with features like Apple Home Key, fingerprint, and keypad, and it also works with Homekit over Thread. Now let's find out if this lock is right for you. Hey everyone, my name is Edgar and welcome to my channel where I cover smart home tech, Apple shortcut tips, and more. If you're into any of that, consider subscribing. Having a smart lock in your home can be a game changer, and Thorbolt X1 is no exception. Before we dive in, I want to say thank you to Thorbolt for sending this lock for review with no strings attached, and this video is also not sponsored. What makes this one of my favorite smart lock right now is that it offers all the features that I look for at a reasonable price. Like I mentioned, you get Apple Home Key support, which allow you to tap your phone or your watch to the keypad area and make sharing access with your guests super easily. It has fingerprint to unlock, a backlit keypad, and of course, a physical key as your backup. It has a USB-C port, which you can use to jumpstart your lock by connecting a phone or a battery bank in case the battery runs out. Another thing that makes this lock stand out is that it works with Homekit over Thread. What does that mean? It means this lock works exclusively with Apple Home using the Thread protocol. It connects through a Thread border router like a HomePod Mini, a HomePod, or a compatible Apple TV. Check a list on the screen that I'm going to have to make sure you have a compatible Apple Hub setup that works as a Thread border router. Now, if you're wondering, Thread is a low-power mesh network protocol designed to connect smart home devices more efficiently, making your smart home more robust and reliable. This also means no extra hub from Thorbolt or no bridge, no complicated Wi-Fi setup. Now let me tell you more about the specs of this lock. The Thorbolt X1 comes in 3 colors, silver, black, and gray. The color differences is around the outer ring of this lock. Here I have the black and silver, but before I show you both, let me check out what's in the box. First thing when opening the box is you find the documentation plus a measuring guide in case you need to drill new holes. You also get the interior part here in the video and a small white box that has some screws for installation and the key itself, but no batteries. The locks require 𝐴𝐴 batteries, which you have to provide that yourself. Also, these locks allow for rekeying if you want to keep using your existing house keys. Just take the lock to your nearest hardware store if that's something you want to do. Now, like I said, this lock can unlock using fingerprint, Apple Home Key, the keypad, and of course a physical key, which is accessible under this tab right here, which you're also going to find the USB-C port right next to it. Now, to compare both colors, here's the black and silver side by side so you can see visual differences. Installing this lock is very similar to other smart locks. So here's a quick montage of me installing it on my Test 3D door. Once I had the lock installed, I added the 𝐴𝐴 batteries and downloaded the SleekPoint app to set up in case of any firmware updates. Also, because Apple Home doesn't support setting up fingerprints in the Home app, the SleekPoint app is perfect for that. There you can view more details, set up fingerprints, and even check the lock activities. In the SleekPoint settings, you can change a few things like the auto lock timer. When I recorded this video, the max was 3 minutes, but recently they released a firmware update and that now has been increased to 30 minutes, which I think is pretty awesome. I like that they're constantly releasing updates and improving the lock. You're also going to find features there like the secure lockdown after failed attempts, anti-peek password, power saving mode to preserve the battery life of the lock. And if you don't need Apple HomeKit or the keypad, you can turn those settings off there as well. And like I mentioned earlier, this lock connects via Thread, and here you can see more info in the SleekPoint app. Now, because the lock is in the Apple Home, you control it via Siri or even run automations. Let me show you how responsive it is thanks to Thread. After testing this for a while, I decided to gift one of them to a family member who never used a smart lock or any smart home device. I got them a HomePod mini and paired it with this lock directly, and they have been super happy. So far, everything has been positive, and that's for a good reason. Don't be surprised if this lock ends up being my primary lock on the front door. It's reliable, it looks slick, and even matches my door color, which is a nice bonus. The only reason I have it set up here is for convenience for making this video. And it's honestly really hard for me to make videos like this because I have to nitpick things that I didn't like. For example, this lock is now Matter compatible. And yeah, it doesn't come with batteries, but that alone wouldn't stop me from choosing this lock. So if you're in the market for an Applehome smart lock that personally I think looks good and works reliably and is fairly priced at $129.99, you really can't beat that. Let me know in the comments down below if this lock is exactly what you're looking for or if there's anything else you wish it had or that I missed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.